Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jordan. If you're new here, today's video is going to be a get ready with me, try new products. So if you're interested in everything that I tried out today, keep on watching. Alright, we have some new items here that I want to test out, but for the complexion item, my foundation or skin tint, I'm going to be going in with the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint. This is in the shade 13. So my initial review, I reviewed shade 12 and I thought it was a little light, so I have shade 13. I did like exchange it right away and got shade 13. It was the perfect shade, so yeah. If you're around my complexion, 13 is perfect. No primer, just moisturizer on my face right now. Alright guys, so I didn't film the whole month of July. I think I've mentioned this before in videos, but I have some health concerns. So basically, long story short, I had fibroids. So that was causing me to have anemia. So basically, I had like really heavy period, like debilitating heavy period. Like basically, I step out my house, I gotta come back in because I'm like TMI bleeding out. It's so much, you know, it's so much. So losing too much blood, causing me to have low iron, causing me to be very weak. So I had to have surgery to remove the fibroids, you guys. So I had surgery, got removed. I'm on my cycle again, but it's better. It's so much better than it normally is. But I'm just like, dang, I just had surgery 2 weeks ago, and then recovering from that, pain from that, and then cycle. I'm like, can I live, please? But we're here, we're filming, so that's what's been happening. I feel much better though, and hopefully with my iron transfusions, I can feel better, have more energy. Just take your health, like, seriously, you guys. Like, simple things can cause so much shit to happen to you. So yeah, heavy periods are not normal, even though they make us feel like the pain and heavy periods and just like a longer period is normal. It's not at all. All right, so here we are. How beautiful is that, you guys? Ooh, Danessa kills it. All right, so we're gonna be going in with a new concealer today. I have the new Makeup Forever HD Skin Concealer. The shade that I have is 4.0 Y. So this is supposed to be a smooth and blur and detectable concealer. Let's see what the claims are. So HD concealer retails for $29. It is a feather light buildable concealer that visibly smooths, brightens, and corrects under eyes with an undetectable real skin finish for up to 24-hour wear. Medium coverage, is a natural finish. It has something called Smooth Skin Complex, which is composed of jojoba oil to help hydrate skin, hyaluronic acid, and snow mushroom that contributes to visible plumping and smoothing, and then soft effect powders, soft focus powders to blur, and then coated pigments to color correct. So that's the complex. Alright, it comes in not that many shades. It comes in 20 shades. But the range, I don't really like it like that. So this is the color, 4.0 components. It has that little swatch indicator top that I like. But the colors, I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, let's put this on. Let's see what's happening. Let me zoom in. All right. Let me start off with a little bit. I don't want to start off with too much. Alright, so I haven't even been wearing makeup, you guys. Alright, let's have the under eye set a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and blend out the T-zone, the center of the face. You know what concealer I've been liking lately? I need to do some favorite videos. The Givenchy concealer. The Givenchy, the Valentino. Y'all know I really like that Valentino concealer, surprisingly, because it's like medium coverage. the long comb, and still the Sephora, the best skin ever. Those are the ones I reach for, but that Givenchy one is really nice. It's like full coverage. Alright, let's see. So all the background noise is the fish tank. You already know we got a fish tank in this apartment. It's right beside me, as opposed to the other apartment where it's kind of across the room. And the dishwasher is running, sorry. But I'm getting ready for work. So I was like, might as well film, right? It's smooth. It's smooth. I need more coverage. So let's go ahead and just tap a little bit here. You guys know my glasses. It's me my little dark spots. It's going away though. Now my glasses fixed. So just add a little bit more here and then right there in that little dip. We'll have that set a little bit while I apply the rest of the makeup. So I'm gonna go in with the blurring balm once we have this set down a little bit more, just to give a little bit more coverage right here. Plus it helps with the oil control. I was gonna go in with the blurring balm for my bronzer too, but I feel like it's just gonna be too matte. Yeah, it's gonna be too matte. I'm not gonna be with that. I was gonna go in with the NARS, but I feel like I always use the NARS. Let's go in with LYS. Using my brush and just picking up the product off of the stick. Applying that. I haven't used this in a long time. Pretty. Ooh, that was a lot. Foundation brush. Tone that down a little bit. As I'm putting this on, it's reminding me of the Westman Atelier stick. Just the finish of it and the blendability. I really like that one too. I haven't used that in a long time. I need to start doing my makeup and use my stiff. But yeah, this is pretty. So let me go ahead and blend out the under eye. Okay, we have that all blended out. Better. We'll see. I'm gonna set it. So I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I don't know. I'm so picky with concealers. It's so weird. I like the finish of it though. Alrighty. Some bronze on the nose. Alright, let's go in with Yummy Skin Blurring Balm. Shade 8. They have an 8.5 now. So whenever I watch Danessa do her little Teach Me Tuesday, she always uses her finger and like warms up the product and like presses it into the skin. And I'm like, why don't I do that? But I'm gonna go with my brush. Probably because I always put it on top, but I'm gonna put it underneath. I'm gonna try that and see how that works, because whenever she does it, I'm just like, oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna put some here. Alright, so I just put a little bit on the sides of my nose. Down here where I had some discoloration. Little dark spots. And then like right here in the center of my face. That tends to dry down really matte. So I'm gonna put powder on too. Hopefully I'm not too matte today. But we're going in with the Danessa Myricks Evolution powder. Where have I been? Why did I never buy this powder? I am shook at how smooth it is. The pink is brightening. So, like for an all over powder, definitely get something closer to your skin tone. But if you want a brightening effect for the under eye area, the pink is decent. I didn't feel like I had any flashback. Look at that, you guys. Smooth. Okay. See, I'm setting my under eye and I feel like the concealer is coming off. That didn't happen when I used this powder with the... What concealer did I use? The Lancome, right? No, I don't think so. And I used even more powder that day. Oh, what happened? Alright, now concealer. Why did it do that? Right? Why did it do that? You see? Oh Lord. Alright. If I have to go in with foundation powder, it's gonna be a no for me, dog, with the concealer. I'm going in with the one size. Turn up the base powder. Dark 2. Right on the side. Okay, there we go. Oh, makeup forever. Should I give it another chance? I should probably try it again, just to make sure. Maybe it was just a fluke. I moved it around. Okay, so this is what we're looking like so far. I'm gonna set with a little bit more powder. The usual Dior. Alright, so let's get our T-zone. I forgot I wanted to put on this liquid blush. And I'm going to be sitting, hopefully, we'll see what happens. We'll put it on. So we're going to go in with this blush today. This is the Valentino LiquiRosso Lip and Blush Blur Liquid Matte Color. This is in Pink is Punk. Let's see. That's the applicator. Is it doing anything, y'all? It's definitely more of a buildable blush. It starts off lightweight and then builds up. It's definitely not your Rare Beauty pigment right away. So just a heads up with that. Alright, going in with my powder puff and just pressing over that. Alright, I'm going to do my brows off camera, then I'll show you what I'll use for my eyes. Alright, so my brows are done. It's the usual. I'm using the Gucci brow pencil, the retractable brow pencil. So I got sent some products from the brand Alter Ego. So Alter Ego makes like inspired products, duplicates if you must, of other brand products at a much cheaper price. So I want to try it. I want to see what this is all about, because when you look on the website, you're kind of like, ooh, these look good. So let's see what the quality is all about. I was sent an eyeshadow primer, 3 palettes, lashes. So yeah, let's look at the one that I want to use today. I want to use this one. This is Coastal. It looks like the Huda palette. Very much like the Huda palette. Let's see. I want to try this eyeshadow primer. Oh, okay. That's what the packaging looks like. Pretty simple. It's a doe foot applicator. I have powder on my eyelids already. I don't use primer that much anymore. Press that in. Alright, let's go on with the shade here. It's called Shallow. I want to see how it blends. So it's going to be my like neutral transition buildable shade. I like to use something close to my skin tone because it helps everything like blend nicer. Okay. It's not powdery or anything. It's blending pretty nicely. Next, let's go on with Cocoa. Okay, it's decent. I feel like it could have a little bit more depth though from what it looks like in the pan as to what it's translated into on my eye. But it's blending nicely. I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised it's not like chalky. Like, no offense to them. Okay. Let's go on with this deeper brown now. This one is called Haze. It's a cooler tone brown. Okay. Going back in with that first blend-in brush and just blend in the edges. Alright, I want to go in with the shade here. It's Sparkle. It's like a pink purple shift. No offense, but those eyeshadows look better than the Huda ones. Let's see how it looks on my eyes. Okay. That is really pretty. Oh, beautiful. Okay, not mad at it at all. Let's go with a little bit of this shade right here. That's called Shore. I'll leave the eyeshadows inserted for you guys, swatches, so you can see what the palette looks like, because I'm not mad at this at all. Thor in the inner corner. Going up into the crease. Wow, that is really pretty. I think I won't leave it like that. I just like the purpley color. All right, going in with that brush. I'm not adding any product to it, just using the remainder product and run it on the lower lash line. Okay. So next, let's go ahead and try the Benefit Fan Fest mascara. That's what it looks like. It's supposed to be like voluminizing. Is that a word? Yeah, voluminizing. Lengthening, separation, all that good stuff. It has a curved wand. So one thing Benefit is going to come out with is a mascara and some brow products, okay? Benefit says, we do that well. We're going to continue to bring that out for you. Now, Benefit, can y'all make some other products instead of mascara and brow products? Y'all have a million mascaras and a million brow products. Try something else. But let's try the mascara. I do have some lash glue on my lashes, but let's see. Ooh. Ooh. Child, we might not even need any lashes on today. That's one coat. Tell them to try something else. They're like, no. We know how to do mascaras. This is nice. Hopefully it doesn't irritate my eyes. That's one thing. I don't know what they put in their mascaras, but Benefit mascaras tend to irritate my eyes. Yes, we don't need any lashes on today. That's pretty. I like that it's like curling. Is that a claim? It's curling the lashes too, because it's definitely holding my lashes up. That's like a problem that I have. I have a couple of hairs that go really straight. But this is pulling them up. I don't see anything falling right now, but we'll see. I just like that it's not clumpy. So 2 coats of mascara. Give us a lot. I really like this. Whoever was in the lab with this one, you did your thing with this mascara, okay? That's gonna be in the everyday stash. Okay, look. I like this eyeshadow. Look at the eyeshadow, you guys. Alright, so let me just go ahead and blot off this lip balm. I'm gonna apply another LiquiRosso. I have the shade After Club. It's a neutral. Let me just put on some liner now. Chestnut from MAC. That's what the color looks like. I like this component. Let's see how it applies on the lips. Oh no, it's pink. Peachy. It's pink. It is very lightweight. It has a slight bit of fragrance to it. Very lightweight. Comfortable. I like it. I'm not gonna keep it matte though. You already know this. So I can't test out longevity of the matte formula because I like gloss. I tend to do a gloss. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go back in with Earth Angel from McGrath on top because it has that pink pearl in it. Ooh. So this is the finished makeup look. Pretty simple but impactful at the same time. It didn't take a lot to put this on, but I like the way that everything is looking. The only thing that I didn't really like is the concealer, but we're gonna be wearing that today. I have my makeup on for about 13 hours, so I will definitely come back at the end of the night and show you how the concealer is wearing. All right, guys, it's not even the same day. This is like day 4 of me wearing this concealer, but I forgot to film a clip on the initial day that I wore the concealer, but we've had a good gauge of how I feel about it. So this is day 4. I've had my makeup on for 13 hours. This is what the concealer is looking like. The concealer is decent. So keep in mind that the same thing did happen again all the times that I wore the concealer, where when I was setting it with powder, it started to fade where I have that dark spot on the side of my nose. It doesn't tend to happen when I wear other concealers like the Sephora collection and the Givenchy. I know it happened with the Tom Ford when I initially tried that concealer, but I wasn't a big fan of that concealer at all. So I'm not understanding why it's kind of fading and moving when I set with powder. I'm confused about that a little bit. So I did have to go in with foundation powder again just to kind of give me a little bit of coverage there. So that's the problem. I feel like I have to kind of fix it with additional products for it to look the way I want it to look. Now it's not creasing or anything on me right now, but I feel like it fades because I did put foundation powder on and I feel like it's fading. For some reason, I'm not understanding why that's happening. So it's not my favorite concealer. I wouldn't say I don't recommend it if you are somebody who wants more natural coverage with your concealer. Or if you feel like the color might work well for you, I say try it, but it's not my favorite if I'm being honest, and I wouldn't really reach for it as often. But for everything else, I already love the Serum Skin Tint for Danessa Myricks. Like the color is perfect. 13, yes. Adding the Burn Balm to it definitely gives you additional coverage and oil control, just in case you guys didn't like the dewiness of the Serum Skin Tint. The Burn Balm with the Serum Skin Tint works perfectly together. And then the powder, like the Evolution powder, is so smooth. I really like it. Now, this little LiquiRosso situation is definitely buildable. I think most people will probably gravitate towards the lip for this, but it is a lip and cheek option. But I like it on the lips. It's very lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel drying like, you know, some liquid mattes do. I'm a gloss girl, so I'm always gonna pop some gloss on top of a matte. But on my cheeks right now, I think it does look good. It's buildable. It's not very pigmented, but that's okay because sometimes you don't need all that pigment. It's doing too much sometimes, and sometimes you just want something that's easy. You can pop it on and blend it out, call it a day, right? So that's where we are right now. The eyeshadow palette, I am surprisingly impressed with this eyeshadow palette. I do believe that I have a code. I'll leave it on the screen for you guys if you're interested in picking up the eyeshadow palette. I think you get 10% off, but this is definitely giving Huda. I think it's the new nudes palette that it's inspired by. I do have it. It's away in my makeup collection. But I'll take a picture of them side by side so you guys can see, and I'll leave swatches of this palette because I'm really impressed. I really like these topper shades right here. Like, look how pressed they are with the shift and the shine. I like that. The mattes blended pretty easily for me. There are some pale tones in here, but again, it's very reminiscent of the new nudes palette, so they did a good job with that. If you're looking for depth, I don't think you're gonna get that, but it's a neutral nude pinky palette, so that's what you're getting from this. It's nice. I have another palette in there too. I'm gonna try that in the next video. Because they have a neutral palette that has some greens and stuff in there, and you know I love green. That's my favorite color, so we'll try that one. But impressed. I really like that palette. I think this eye look is really pretty. But yeah, you guys, I'll leave everything linked down in the description box down below if you're interested in trying anything out. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jordine. I would love for you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up because it helps me out. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.